Answered in kind. 89. You are light. It's not the words that hold the truth, but what the words evoke in you. Don't drop your grain of salt. You need that so you can think for yourself. There comes a moment in every life when the old explanations no longer hold, when the familiar language of fear, limitation, and self-doubt no longer fits the shape of the soul that's trying to grow. A moment when you look at your life, even the beautiful parts, and know, quietly, that there is something more. Not something out there, hidden in a faraway heaven or locked behind sacred gates, but something within, close as breath, ancient as the first spark of consciousness, and yearning to be recognized. Humanity has reached that moment. Across the world, you can feel people straining against invisible ceilings, pushing against inherited beliefs about what is possible, and suffocating under the burden of being told they are small, imperfect, unworthy, or in some fundamental way separated from whatever is sacred. But the truth, the quiet, radiant truth, is that every human being carries a point of light inside them, a living center of awareness and creative power that does not diminish, fracture, or age. You may call it soul, or spirit, or consciousness, or the spark of God, or simply your deepest, most authentic self. The name is not important. The recognition is. For when you begin to remember this inner center, not as a lofty idea, but as a living reality, life begins to answer you. Not because you have learned a technique or earned worthiness through struggle, but because you have stopped speaking to yourself as though you are powerless. This is where the teachings of the ages converge, where the mystics, prophets, teachers, and masters agree. You are not separate from the source of your life. You never have been. You never will be. All suffering is born of forgetting this. All healing is the remembrance. I wish to speak to that remembrance, to the simple, transcendent truth that the energy that animates your breath, your awareness, your imagination, is the same energy that shapes worlds. Not metaphorically, literally. Every time you think a thought, feel a feeling, speak a word, or form an intention, you are sending a ripple into the great field of life. And life, being exquisitely responsive, moves to meet you. This is why fear grows when you feed it. This is why shame multiplies when you rehearse it. This is why despair feels like quicksand, because whatever you give your attention to, you energize. But this is also why hope is contagious. It is why forgiveness softens the entire atmosphere around you. It is why gratitude can change the direction of a day or the trajectory of a life. And it is why, when you quietly affirm your own dignity, your own worth, your own capacity to be guided, illuminated, strengthened, and renewed, life responds with a grace that seems almost miraculous. Not because saying uplifting words is magic, but because recognizing the light in yourself is truth, and truth resonates through everything it touches. So let us speak plainly. There is a presence in you. Call it awareness, call it God, call it the deeper self that is steady, luminous, intelligent, and serene. It is unthreatened by the world, even in tumult. It is unharmed by your past, even the painful chapters. It is undiminished by fear, even when fear feels overwhelming. This inner presence is the most real part of you. It does not shout. It does not coerce. It does not argue with your doubt. It waits. It waits for you to pause long enough to hear it whisper, "You are not what you have suffered. You are not what you fear. You are not what the world has told you you are." This is not self-esteem. It is not positivity. It is the recognition of something sacred. And once you begin to sense this deeper presence, even faintly, even once, you discover that it has been quietly guiding you your entire life. In the moments you chose kindness over retaliation, in the moments you listened to intuition instead of fear, in the moments you forgave even when it felt impossible, in the moments you saw beauty where others saw nothing, in the moments you rose from pain with a strength you cannot explain, in the moments you felt a strange, unprovoked peace, or a mysterious inner knowing, or a longing to be larger, truer, freer than your conditioning allowed. Those were not random. Those were glimpses of who you really are. And now, humanity is entering a time when glimpses are no longer enough. We are being called, not forced, but called, to begin living from that deeper center, to let that inner presence become the reference point of our thinking, our choosing, our acting, our relating, our creating. Not as an escape from the world, but as a way of lifting the world. You do not need to be a mystic to do this. You do not need to know any metaphysical terminology. You only need the willingness to pause, to breathe, to turn your attention inward, and to remember, if only for a moment, that you are not the storm. You are the awareness in which the storm appears. You are not your fear. You are the one who sees the fear. You are not your limitations. You are the one capable of outgrowing them. No matter where you stand in life, in struggle or success, in clarity or confusion, this deeper presence is available to you. It does not discriminate. It does not require perfection. It does not wait for you to fix yourself. It meets you exactly where you are and invites you gently into who you really are. And if you answer that invitation, even a little, your life begins to shift. Not necessarily with fireworks or drama, but with an increasing sense of alignment, as though the inner pieces of your being begin falling into place. You feel less divided inside, less reactive, less afraid, less at war with yourself. You find yourself choosing more wisely, responding more calmly, loving more freely, trusting more deeply, and seeing others with greater compassion. This is not a personality upgrade. It is the emergence of the true self. A self that does not need domination to feel powerful. A self that does not need approval to feel worthy. A self that does not need certainty to feel safe. A self that is not trying to become something, but is remembering something. You are not here to earn divinity. You are here to reveal it. You are not here to escape the world. You are here to illuminate it. You are not here to master others. You are here to master the atmosphere of your own consciousness. For from that atmosphere, everything else arises. And so, as we stand at the threshold of this new era, I offer you this simple, radiant promise. The same presence that breathes the stars breathes in you. And when you begin to live from that presence, the world transforms, because you transform. You become a point of light, a space of clarity, a field of peace, a bearer of dignity, a reminder to others of what they too carry within. One person awake to their inner presence is more powerful than 1,000 lost in fear. For light does not fight darkness. It dissolves it by being what it is. And you, dear soul, are made of light. Remember this. Return to it. Rest in it. Live from it. And the world will feel the difference.